Hey, Beans in first. How you doing? Just getting everything set up here. And Beans in second. How you doing, Ben? Hey, KDF in third. How you doing, KDF? Muy bien, muy bien. Pin message. Getting the music set up. Oh, man. Okay. Starting jam. There we go. Welcome, everybody, back to KSP with Moon, the Kerran Empire. Brought to you by viewers like you. So it's Sunday. I didn't really have anything planned, but let's check out what we got for missions. So, one dude just wants to go up and come back down, so we'll throw him out at some point. But we need to adjust Grateful Jeb satellite and the Sakar satellite into an adjusted orbit of Kerbin. Let's see what else we got for missions here. Orbital station around the moon. Orbital station around Kerbin. I don't want to do another orbital station around Kerbin. Let's see here. Rendezvous 2 vessels in orbit of Minmus. And then we got to do that at some point. Okay. No. 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 Janine. We'll come save you, Janine. Voulez-vous coucher avec ma space program? Oh. Let's see here. Alright, well, let's handle these first. First things first, let's go to our spaceplane hangar. I think we'll just take one of our shuttles up. Open craft. MPV-2F. Pretty good shuttle. Okay. No longer experimental. Okay, on the way. Okay, on the way! Alright. Perfection. Valentina, I need you to take Dilgan. And I need you to go up to orbit, meet up with the Imperium, refuel, and go rescue whoever the fuck is lost in orbit. So let's do it. Yes, today we will add the lemon growing module. I have a plan for that. I've been thinking about it. Why? Why did the parachutes deploy first? What the fuck is that? Jeb, we actually have to adjust your satellite today. Be careful of Jeslyn. She's a lemon stealing whore. Absolutely, she is. There we go. That was weird. All right, so we're gonna go up, meet up with the Imperium, and refuel, and then go rescue Janine Kerman. Oh, Janine! Will she be a pilot? Will she be a scientist? Or will she be an engineer? Only time will tell, huh? Tower, this is MPV requesting permission for takeoff. Waiting on go ahead from Tower. Copy that, Tower. Oh, I don't want a spoiler. It will be a surprise. We're on our way. So, how's everybody's Sunday going so far? Oh, Bean, he just wants to help and feel included. Come on now. You know, I'd offer to change up and show the Aero Forces, but one of my cats decided to sleep on the new keyboard and drained its batteries overnight. And wouldn't you know, I don't have any more batteries available to me at this time. It's very funny. It's very, very, very comical, classic cat situation. How's our trajectory look? Good? Are we gonna make it? I think we're gonna make it. We just gotta link up with the Imperium for fuel, and then we can go rescue Janine. Oh. Maybe a couple others if everything goes smoothly. All right. Everything's looking good. Lights on for maximum cinematic value. Separately recovered wing second life back to KSC. Hey, SC-47, how you doing, buddy? All right. Give it time, Lemon. Give it time. For those of you listening in with me on the Spotify stream, we are currently listening to Stone Ocean, Can't Stand That Girl, part of Moon's Groovy Tunes playlist. I do like the MPV. It's a pretty good looking craft, I'm not gonna lie. Proceeding to apoapsis, preparing to normalize orbit. Burning for orbit. Alright, orbit normalized. AAA batteries, actually, for this one. Yeah, no, one of the cats sat on it, and I assume it just sit there and did its best typing for 3 hours before the battery's dead. All right. Imperium. There we are. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. That's not going to work. Make sure we're on the same plane. We're not. Probably should be, though. Okay. Let's increase that just a little bit. 200,000. Perfect. Okay. Closest approach is here. No, that's not going to work. Brain's not wanting to brain this morning. Okay. Let's see here. I don't think we have enough burn time. 10 seconds? Yeah, we could do that. No, just easy, easy. Little tiny maneuvers of the stick. Oh, the lemon hab. I've got an idea for the lemon hab. Don't worry. Okay. And we're going to proceed to our next maneuver in anticipation of a 10-second burn. Yeah, right. Oddly enough, though, the mouse I bought can take either a double A or a triple A. Technology I've never seen before. Okay, proceeding to maneuver. Node in 46 seconds. Just enough time for a couple levels of Angry Birds. All right, there we go. And burn. 9. Okay, here we go. Ah, batteries. All right, there we go. Relative speed. Oh, oh God, maybe that wasn't a good idea. All right, we might be okay. This seems probably like the least efficient way to do this, but we're doing it. Retrograde in relation to the target. Good old Dilkin. Oh God, out of fuel. Um, that didn't happen. Thus, outlining and underlying the inherent flaws of the MPV-2, it just doesn't have enough fuel to get there. Well, perhaps it's time for an upgrade. MPV-2. Okay. Where can we stick more fuel inside of you? Okay. Well, we could double up the rear here. Maybe, yes. I mean, most of my tanks are external. Okay. Let's just let's take that off of there and fuel size large. Okay, there we are. Mark Zero tanks, but they don't hold what we need. They don't have the oxidizer. Okay. Go, let's change you to be right there. KDF drop tanks would satisfy our desire to probably have enough fuel and get there. However, I do not want to compromise the SSTO capabilities of this craft. Okay. MPV 2E. Okay, maybe we add a roundy bit here. A giant fuel tank on top. There's an idea. Okay, shift this forward. Okay, take you out of there, take you out of there, flip you around like that. Shift you back. Okay. I'm gonna say no. I think we need a new craft. MPV2, MSV2E was a good craft. MPV. Okay, there we go. So, if we swap out the cockpit, yeah, yeah, keep this. We're gonna keep this drive unit. Let's see here. Keep that. There we go. Stretch it. Okay, put you there, there. There we go. Okay. But now let's add more fuel. Okay. Let's grab ourselves another piece of landing gear. There we go. Stick you. Put it backwards, just the way I know you guys like it. We need only one of those. You come here. There we go. You right here. Okay. That's awful. Get rid of that. You don't have the balls. Okay, let's check our... All right. MPV 3A. Will it fly? Quite possibly. Quite possibly. Let's try it. Crew. What are you guys doing here? Get the fuck out of here. Alright, Valentina, you take Dilgan up. Let's try it. XMPV 3A. There we go. Alright, 7 people here already. Oh no, I might have to read poetry today. Rigid. Hey, table, how you doing? Okay, well, let's go ahead and take off and see if there's a bit early in it. Yes. Yeah, we're a little early this morning, but that's okay. Let's try it. Hello, Moon. This is Moon. The gang's all here. Alright, let's see if the XMPV3 can handle this. Well, we are continuing development of the MPV program to act as a single-stage-to-orbit shuttle for operations in LKO. Am I going to be doing this week's challenge, Moon? I am going to be doing this week's challenge, absolutely. What do you think of the new cockpit, Dilkin? It's lovely, isn't it? Look at all the buttons and knobs. I don't know what they do. Don't touch any, though. We're on our way. Tilting up a little bit. There we go. She seems real stable. God damn it, Dilkin! You've jettisoned the supplies for the orphans! Now with when they eat each other? Seems to be working well. I think I forgot some very important pieces, though, such as, you know, RCS controls and whatnot, but we'll see. We'll see. We're getting there. I know, right? Those poor orphans. Preparing to switch to space-breathing engines. There we go. Yes. That's just working quite well. Alright, I say we normalize at 100,000 and then find a good transfer. There we are. Space breathers activated. It's not even true. That is a false statement, Bainbridge. I will not have fake news on my propaganda channel. No way, no how. Table's volunteering to be mission control when Bean's not around. There we are. And burning to normalize orbit. I hope you've got good lung capacity, Dilgan, because we have a radical new idea. Okay. Set this as our target. Right hand mission control seems pretty empty right now. Maybe. Look at him. He's so excited to do it. Dilgan, that is not the excited face Dilgan has. That is the concerned face. The realize maybe I've got myself into something I shouldn't be in face. About to take these hands. Okay. Orby Norby. Alright, that is our target. Yeah, maneuver. Let's just expand that out to there and find the appropriate place to do it. Come on, get there. What the Uh-huh. Almost there. There we are. Warping to our next maneuver. I think today we're also going to put the first pieces of the Aphira, the actual ship, the Aphira, into orbit. Proceeding to maneuver. Alright. Lights on for maximum cinematic value. Preparing for burn. I think we might have burned too much. Oh, no, we're good. We're good. Okay. Okay. Preparing for rendezvous with KS1 Imperium. All right. Did we bring the canned goods on the shuttle? I call if it lands directly on its side. I have forgot to add quite a few of the RCS thrusters necessary to make this easy to dock, so this will be interesting. Prograde. Your Imperium off the port side. Yes. Imperium, we read you at 2.7 kilometers out. Adjusting heading for rendezvous. Ooh, ooh. Hey, Jeb, you're here. Good. I'm glad. We actually have to adjust your satellite today. It's going to be difficult to dock without the proper RCS thrusters. We'll be okay, though. If we need to incorporate the ass, we will. All right. Approaching Imperium. Rendezvousing with Imperium. There we go. Okay. So here's the problem. Like I keep stating, we do not have the proper configuration of RCS thrusters to make this easy. However, I will say the new MPV-3 is doing quite well as far as getting up to orbit, so that's good. Yeah, that's critical mission flaw for sure. Did I bring the space barbecue? I did not bring the space barbecue, and shame on you for not reminding me. Okay, control from here. Critical mission flaw. Okay. Now we know we can get here. we're gonna go back. We're gonna fix a couple of these things. Okay, so we need one here, one here. All right. We also need some up here. One. There we go. One. Okay. Put that. Yep. Looks good on that. Looks good on that. We don't have any side to sides back there. Crazy lag? That's no. Yeah, we do. We do have side to sides. Okay, so let's double this up. There we go. Ooh, that's gross. Unholy phasing. Alright, there we go. Okay. Perfect. So just to remind everybody who wasn't here when we started, we are taking the experimental MPV-3A up to orbit to rendezvous with the Imperium for crew transfer, as well as refueling. After we refuel, we're going to rescue my love Janine from orbit, and we are going to return her back to Kerbin safe and sound. And along the way, we are going to be bringing her on along Dilgan, who wants to go to space and come back because he's our Make-A-Wish kid. Yeah, he doesn't got much time left. Okay, so I think we have what we need. But you know what we don't have on this ship? You know what we don't have that we probably need? Okay. Some of these bad boys. At least one. We need at least one of these. So let's stick that. Ew, get out of there. There we go. Rigid. And battery power seems to be an issue as of late, so we're going to add some more batteries to there. Alright. And we're going to tuck you in there nice and fucking neat. Space Bean, do not do anything stupid. You know, that just makes me want to do something stupid. What's up, table? How you doing? Put a cargo module on this? Oh, that's what the MSV is for. The MSV has the cargo module. The MPV is the people moving module. All right. Adios, Freehole. So bad for Arrow. You're bad for Arrow, Moonbow. I don't know. A little while. I'll stream for a little bit. Our aerodynamics will be fine. Ladies and gentlemen, Moonbow's in the chat. Arrow Sensei. Definitely always a good source of information on what you're doing wrong. Notice I said information, not affirmation. Alright. So we're on our way again. Remember, the outward shape doesn't matter. I think we're okay. It's just a little. It's just a little one, right? So you're telling me that even though it's tucked away and nice and neat, like it doesn't matter to the aerodynamic system of Kerbal Space Program? The reaction wheel doesn't fully cover the node. Okay. Any unused nodes create drag. Alright. And lots of it. You saying you think we're not going to make it to space? Only if it's in a cargo bay. We are on our way. Because we have 3 rapiers? Hell yeah, we got 3 rapiers. Switching to air-breathing engines. And thus is the Kerran Empire way, Moonbow. Alright, we're going to get up to 100,000. Aim for 1600 meters per second on air breathing mode. Okay. Something to consider for sure. Fucking. Oh. You can put arrow covers on the back end of the rapiers. And that space. Now there's an interesting idea. Proceeding to apoapsis. Lights on for maximum cinematic value. Orienting prograde and burning for orbit. Orbit normalized. Okay, so let's target the Imperium. Set as target. Alright. Add a maneuver. Expanding out to the Imperium's orbit. There we go. Now let's adjust where we're going to do that. Okay. Come on, get there. Almost there. Almost there. There we are. Warping to next maneuver. We're on our way. Ahem. MPV-3 doesn't have any solar panels. It could become problematic in the future, but let's keep an eye on it for now. Just chilling in space right now. Valentina and Dilgan making uncomfortable small talk with each other as we prepare to initiate our next maneuver to orbit with the Imperium, or to rendezvous with the Imperium. So you like snacks? Yeah, I like snacks. Cool, cool. Me too. Me too. Node in 51 seconds. Preparing for burn. 40 seconds. 30 seconds. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. And burn. See how we're sitting. There we go. Warp here. Orienting retrograde in relation to target. Where is it? The fuck is... Oh, there it is. Perfection. Now we're going to aim at our target. Alright, now we're going to aim retrograde in relation to our target, and we are going to coast over there. Hello, Imperium. How are you? Okay. Imperium, this is MPV-3 requesting permission to dock. We are switching to... There we go. Control from here. Copy that, Imperium. Aligning for docking procedures. Welcome to the Imperium, everyone out. Okay. Alright, here we go. Let's do this. Early stream, how you guys doing today? Well, I'm doing fan-fucking-tastic. How are you doing today? Today's quick save of the game was brought to you by I don't want to have to do this again. Listen, man, if I inspire you to play KSP, that's good enough for me. Just a little bonk, that's all. It's okay. Let's try this again. Whoops. I have fucked up. There we go. Okay, with our RCS thrusters, we are going to rotate this way. Okay, Imperium is going to align for docking maneuvers. Imperium, control from here. There we are. Set as target. There we are. Aim at target. There we go. Rotating. Okay. Switching. Control from here. There we go. RCS thrusters on. There we go. Come here. Approaching. Here we go. MPV-3. Adjusting. There we go. I always think it's my cats. No, it's mine. One of my many. Docking successful. All right, we're going to start refueling. What's playing on Spotify right now? Benassi Brothers. The song is Castaway, featuring Sandy. Operation successful. Thank you. All right. Let's open up our fuel channels here. Okay. So we got our main fuel tank here. You close. You close. You close. We don't need you either. Okay, but you. We need to open. We're going to pin you over here. You. We need to open. We're going to pin you over here. And pump it out. Okay, we're going to close you. We're going to open this one. No, not the crew hatch, you fucking son of a bitch. Not the donut. This one. Lock it. Come here. You. No. You. Locked. Yes, Valentina and Dilligan are on some sort of plant. Okay, what is this one? Is this one? Yes, that's where we want the fuel to go. Take the fuel. Alright, refueling procedures complete. Alright. Okay. We don't need you anymore. There we go. Let's save here. Now let's see where Janine is. Janine? Ah, there you are. Set as target. Okay, we are going to undock from KS1. Okay. Copy that. Undocking and continuing mission. Alright, docking mode. Separating from KS1. Control from here. Closing this docking port. Up next, Fighting Gold by Coda. Alright, goodbye KS1. We'll see you next time. So let's see here. Set as target. There we go. Alright, add maneuver. And we'll just adjust it to where it feels good. Right there. Alright. Warping to next maneuver. We're on our way, Janine. Me and Dilligan are gonna pick you up and take you home. And immediately conscript you into service. Now, we don't know if you're a pilot, an engineer, or a scientist, but guaranteed you're going to find your place within the Kerran Empire. Okay, there we are. Approaching maneuver node. There we are. Brondo the Thirst Mutilator. That looks like a perfect time for a screenshot, if you ask me. Isn't that what humanity is? Merely a fungus? They are all named Kerman. Alright, preparing to fire thrusters. Decreasing by 86.2 meters per second. I'm not cheating. It's going to be a surprise, alright? This is a Kerbal gender reveal. You're not going to spoil it for me. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take our early votes now. If you think that Janine is going to be a pilot, press 1. If you think Janine is going to be a scientist, press 2. And if you think Janine is going to be an engineer, press 3. I want to see who's right. VDW, that is so optimistic of you. KDev thinks too. All right. Let's get close. What do I think? Oh, I think Janine's probably going to be a scientist. Now playing Assault by Lownown and Riser. Okay. There we go. Slowing down. Janine, we're going to need you to jump. No, not yet. Out of electric charge. This couldn't possibly be an issue later. VDW, you're going to leave now? Alright, well, I'm glad to see that you were here for a little bit. Appreciate that. Okay. Hey, I'm always happy to see you too. I hope you enjoy your Sunday, and thank you for stopping in to the super secret special Sunday stream brought to you by Tow Me to the Moon and the Kerran Empire Discord. Absolutely, I'm glad you're part of what we do here. Approaching target. Janine, we're here. We use the honor system here in the Kerran Empire, Kerran Empire with don't ask, don't tell. And we're out of mono propellant, so it's totally up to our people here. Let's switch over to Janine. Janine's a pilot. Well, would you look at that, Janine? We're gonna ask you to jump. We can't safely get any closer. All right, Janine, we're gonna let go. Lights on for maximum cinematic value. We're gonna have you hop on over to us. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Kerran Empire, Janine Kerman. Lost in space for God knows how long and probably smells like old Fritos. Janine Kerman. She was in the egg, yes. Janine, gonna have to have you hop in, and we are going to attempt to re-enter and land. Awesome. That part of the mission was successful. So, step one was to get to orbit. Step two is to rendezvous with KS1. Step three was to refuel and rendezvous with Janine Kerman. And step four is going to be to return safely to the surface of Kerbin. So let's see here. Let's warp to our preferred re-entry point right here. Welcome to a better chance. Yes, absolutely a better chance. Congratulations, you are being rescued. All right, so with this class of craft, I like to re-enter right about like this peninsula right here. So we are going to orient retrograde and attempt to re-enter the atmosphere. Now, I don't know if this is going to be able to land because, well, we didn't do any testing for that. But, not target, fuck. No, orbit. Orbit. Retrograde in relation to orbit. Whoops. There we are. Should be good. Yes, I'm going to be building the lemon module. I've already stated this. Lemon. Don't worry, I have an idea. I've been thinking about it. I know what I'm going to add. We will attach it to the space station. All right. Lights off for maximum battery saving value. Oh, we want radial in. We want radial in. Fuck. Well, we are at the mercy of the aero forces. Hopefully they orient us correctly. We're out of MP, we're out of electric charge, we have a little bit of fuel left. Press 1 if you think we're gonna die. Press 2 if you think everything's gonna be just fine. I think I'm inclined to agree with you, KDF. I think everything is gonna be just fine. No, no, no! Your doubt has already been recorded in the annals of Kerran Empire history. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Terrain alert. Terrain alert. We're good. We're golden. We're fucking golden. Oh, we don't have parachutes. We just have a runway way the fuck over there. Yeah, thank you, Jeb. I see that. That actually, I appreciate you saying something because I totally didn't notice. Alright, we are out of fuel and coasting towards the KSC. Hopefully we can make it to the landing. Or at least close. Shadine's like, wow, this is who's rescuing me, huh? Couldn't be a better or more successful space program. It's these fucking guys. Well, I don't think we're gonna make it to the runway, but we definitely made it pretty damn close. Landing gear out. Landing drogues out. Brakes on. That is another successful landing for the Kerran Empire. MPV-3 did pretty okay. We need more juice and definitely need to add some, solar panels so we can recover juice by siphoning it from the sun. Thank you, Jeb. Just go to show you that the runway is merely a suggestion and not a requirement for the advanced engineering of the Kerran Empire. Recovering vessel, Janine, we know you've been stranded in orbit for probably months or years. We've been focused doing other things. And we know that you'd probably like some downtime. Maybe, reconnect with your family, spend some time appreciating the life that you were not sure you were going to be able to continue to live. But we're going to thrust you right back into conscriptive service so that you continue your work for the greater good. Oh, just like all of us, slaves to our passion. All right. Look, guys, we started this whole, project with 5 million. The 5 million that we grinded out with the early tourism. I think we're doing okay. We still got almost 4 million left. We fight for what we want to do. We do what we want to do. We are not at the beck and call of mission control as much as they'd like us to be. All right. And Janine even got an upgrade, right? She went through so much trauma that she's wiser because of it. Good job. All right. Cat, you're going to fall off the couch. You're going to fall off the couch. Okay, bye. All right, let's see here. Let's start working on that lemon module. Okay. Let's see here. Do you work for Ryanair? Like, if I'm going to plug something for somebody. Well, thank you for flying Ryanair. Last year, over 90% of our flights arrived on time. We hope you enjoyed yours. We look forward to welcoming you on board again soon. Ryanair, low fares made simple. There you go, buddy. Okay. Let's see here. Missions. Alright, we still need to adjust the Grateful Jeb satellite and the Sikaar orbital satellite, so let's do that. Tracking station. Grateful Jeb. Fly. I, this thing doesn't even have fuel. Like, what the fuck do you want me to... How is this a mission? Where does it want it? Right there? Forgot, this wasn't even a satellite. This is just a piece of trash we left with a solar panel on it. Okay. Press space. I don't have a space bar. I'm using a controller. Smash his forehead into controller. All right. Maybe this one doesn't have. Okay, maybe this one. Docking mode. Oh, wow. What an honor. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, but that's going to have to be a mission failure. Jeb, you deserve a better satellite than that. Go here. Terminate. Cover. Done. Okay. Terminate. Oh, cancel. Okay, there we go. Leave tracking station. Well, it is now day 119, almost day 120. Broadcast 118. Okay. Well, I want to thank you all for tuning in to the very special Secret Sunday stream. Now, I may do a second special Secret Sunday stream, I'm not sure yet, but this one is done for now. So thank you for stopping in. And for anybody who's part of the Kerran Empire Discord, you can find the link in the comments. The adventure doesn't have to continue here. You can post your own builds, compete in challenges, and see what everybody else is doing in their own Kerbal world. But I want to thank you very much for coming to the Super Secret Special stream today. Normal stream times for Moon are Monday through Friday, around 4 p.m. Central Standard Time to around 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, give or take willpower and or availability. But you can always know ahead of time if you make sure to join the Karen Empire. So thank you very much to everyone who stopped in. Please be sure to like and subscribe and share and tell your family. Tell random strangers. Scream it from the rooftops. Tell everybody you can that you found the one true Kerbal way, and that's to be part of what we're building here. I've seen the Discord grow from just me and a couple guys to I think we have over 30 people now, just about. So maybe you could be part of that too. Anyway, you guys have a great day.